Dr. Helmut Marko has tipped Sebastian Vettel as his potential successor as Red Bull Racing's chief advisor. Vettel was, of course, part of the Red Bull Academy himself, and Marko, one of Red Bull's key figures since the team first joined F1 in 2005, believes the German would be a great replacement for himself when he finally retires. Well, thank you for being with us here on a Friday morning. We put out videos multiple times a week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Marko has been involved with Red Bull in F1 since its inception and plays a key role in discovering and nurturing young talent. His main success stories are Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, but the Austrian turns 82 years old on Sunday. Marko recognizes he can't keep going for much longer and believes Vettel is the ideal candidate to replace him, as he knows the team's academy program like no other. Quote, "I think he would be the ideal candidate to be my successor. Obviously, at some points you can't do it anymore, partly because of your age. Because those travel commitments are no small thing. Of course, it would be great if someone like Sebastian could take over. On the one hand, you have the junior program. He is already working with girls here in the karts in Saudi Arabia. I don't think he needs a year to get up to speed. That's 2 races and then he has it under control." FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem has nominated Malcolm Wilson as his new Deputy President for Sport after the shocker resignation of Robert Reid earlier this month. Ben Sulayem needs a new number 2 to carry him through the rest of his term and thinks the rallying team boss is the man for the job. Reid, who stood with Ben Sulayem when running for president in 2021, resigned this month, heavily criticizing the president and his regime in the process. We covered this in an earlier video. Wilson has now been nominated as Reid's successor, with a vote due to be taken in June at the FIA Assembly. Wilson is a former British rally champion and has led Ford's WRC program since 1997, winning 3 constructors' titles and 2 drivers' titles in that time. Ben Sulayem has explained why he wants Wilson as his new right-hand man. Quote, "Malcolm has had a distinguished career in global motorsport. For over 40 years, he has competed at the highest level both as a driver and technical partner to teams. This experience will be invaluable to the FIA and our member clubs as we continue to grow grassroots and professional motorsport, driving innovation in the sport to benefit fans, drivers and teams." And finally, back to Dr. Helmut Marko as he's complimented Liam Lawson on his driving after his demotion from Red Bull to Racing Bulls. "The Kiwi is doing well," says Marko, but the Austrian believes his rookie teammate, Isaac Hadjar, is this season's revelation in F1. Marko was one of Lawson's main backers to get the Red Bull seat in 2025, but realized after just 2 races that this was a mistake, dropping him for Yuki Tsunoda after the Chinese Grand Prix. Back at Racing Bulls, Marko believes Lawson is back to his best, posting good race weekends at the midfield team. Quote, "Returning driver Liam Lawson is doing well. In Jeddah, he was a touch faster than Isaac Hadjar, and in the race, they were more or less on par. The New Zealander has settled in. In my opinion, Hadjar is the revelation of this first phase of the World Championship. Isaac achieves in the races what many Formula 1 rookies struggle with. He consistently posts good lap times while managing his tires very well. He delivers all of this relatively calmly." That's me for today. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. We've got a race week again next week, so see you then, and thanks for watching. Arrivederci.